Now, our camera is positioned perfectly behind our vehicle as it drives down the scene. What we're going to do is we're just going to clean up our code just a little bit to make it easier to understand. In our follow player script, I mentioned that it's really bad to have hard-coded values. So we're actually going to take this vector3 we've created and create a variable for it. So this one will make a private variable, so it can only be used inside of this class. So I'm just going to use the keyword private here so you can see how it's used. Very similar to a public variable. And for this, because we're making a vector3, we need to make this variable a type of vector3, and we'll call it the offset. Now we set this variable to be this value here. So in fact, we can just cut by Control or Command X with the code highlighted, and then we go to where we had the offset and we paste with Control or Command V. So now our offset vector variable is being set to that new vector that we made before with our offset position already added to it. So now in our update method, we can just add where we removed that bit of code, the word offset, and because offset is a vector3 being added onto a vector3, then we can set our position properly. Make sure you save, go back into Unity and press play, and you should see that nothing has changed, which is exactly what we wanted to happen. So what you're going to do is in your follow player script, you're going to create some variables of your own. You're going to make a private vector3 variable called offset, and you're going to initialize it by assigning it that new vector3 offset that we had created down in our update method. And then you're going to remove that new vector3 line and just replace it with the word offset. So that way, it's always just using the offset variable, and if we ever need to change our offset numbers, we can just do that here at the top of our code. And then just make sure that you press play and test to see that it's working exactly like it should. Now it's your turn.